Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's curls and scoop, giggles, wisdom. It's like a good batch of gumbo. It's not cute, not knowing, and now you're going to know, so come on in. Thanks for joining me today. Wendy Williams is once again topping our news stories because she is currently in a facility. Now, she has been in and out of facilities for a while, but the people who were around her were not being honest and telling the truth. When Wendy's son, Kevin Jr., came forward to say, the people who are around my mom are not good. And he said he worried about her and that she needs help. Well, they have returned her to a treatment facility. Wendy Williams suffers from severe alcohol abuse. And Kevin Jr. said, my mom can't handle alcohol like most people. He believes that if she doesn't get help, it could wind up being fatal. Well, the people, so-called managers, they have placed her in a treatment facility, and they're saying she's fine, she's okay. No, she's not okay because she's dealing with a lot and she's not in the right frame of mind. Kevin, I hope that you're able to get close to your mom and insert yourself back into her life because she needs help and she really needs people who are going to care about her, protect her, and really love her. Not out to see what they can get from her, but really love her. And I hope that he is able, whatever treatment facility they've got her in. But he sounded the call. And now Wendy Williams is in another treatment facility because she's been going in and out of them. J Blige. Someone asked me, she's got 2 Lifetime movies coming on this weekend. And someone said, Mary always out here grinding. She still got to pay her ex-husband. I said, yes. She has to get that man $30,000 a month. That's why you got the concert tours. That's why you got the talk shows, the acting, her Lifetime movies that she produced air this weekend. Yeah, $30,000 a month. Can we shout out Lunel, who recently shot her Netflix special that Dave Chappelle produced. It's coming out later this year. As soon as I find out the info, I'm going to let you know. But shout out to Lunel, and I know that it was funny and it went well, and I can't wait to see it. J Blige, I'm going to go back to that because I need this to segue into the next story. Why does she have to give that man so much money? She made him her manager. You absolutely cannot. You can't let love get in the way or lust. You can't make these people your managers because when it ends, they're going to take a big chunk of your money. Years ago, I got a lot of dating stories in this report. Years ago, I dated this guy, and he was like, I should be your manager. And remember the guy on The Wire that used to do? And I was looking like, you better know what you're here for. You're not here to manage me. I said, I don't need no manager. And he kept insisting, I should be your manager. You need a manager. And I was like, we good over here. You know what you're here for. I'm good. I don't need no manager. Because you see, if it ends bad, you got to pay them. And they can get to own some of your money. Singer Gloria Gaynor. She's a new documentary, I Will Survive, her 1978 hit song. Her husband was her manager. Treated her terrible. Kept her in Europe. Her career never flourished like it should in the United States because he kept her in Europe. She made her husband her manager. She finally divorced him, but the song I Will Survive, it came out in 1978. A woman's rights song, a gay rights song, a song about self-confidence, empowerment, perseverance. That's what that song. At first I was afraid. I was petrified. I can only sing when Toya's here. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. I Will Survive was the anthem. 40 years old. That is still a great song today. But when this documentary comes out, the Gloria Gaynor one, I'm going to let you know. But she talks about her life. She had a lot of health challenges. Like I said, she turns 80. But Gloria Gaynor proved to be a survivor. Chris Light. Who's Chris Light? That's the man that fired Don Lemon at CNN. Well, they then turned around and fired him. After 18 crazy months, him totally ruining CNN, trying to make it Fox News light. Yeah, they got rid of him. Poor decision making, bad ratings, don't mix. And that's all you can say. It just doesn't mix. He was out to get Don Lemon. He did not like Don. He spread a lot of lies about Don. You know, they said one time Don showed up with a jacket on and a fur collar. He didn't wear it on the air. But he was like freaking out and just always, you know, he took Don from the night, put him in this ill-fated morning show, and then eventually, because Don had a couple of missteps, you know, the whole women's thing over a certain age, fired him. I don't know if Don would ever go back. But Chris Light, so many good anchors and reporters left CNN. How do you turn that ship around when this man nearly destroyed that station? And now, karma is something. He is out. Singer and actress Vanessa Williams, I love her. It looks like she's saying goodbye to husband number 5. Vanessa Williams at 60 is living her best life and looking better than ever. She was recently on Tamron's show. She lost some weight and her hair. She just looks great. But this is what the kids told me. You know it's over when you take them off of your social media pages. They call it scrubbing. She scrubbed her social media of any mention of husband number 5. He was the white guy that she married. It's like he didn't exist and doesn't exist. But yeah, Vanessa Williams, she is living her best life. She looks so good. She looks amazing. But no mention of husband number 5. She married him in 2015. 2015. Bye-bye, husband number 5. Had he lived, Prince would have been 65 years old. Growing up, I was just so fascinated with Prince. I would dress up in the purple and the gloves and the lace. But when Prince came out with When Doves Cry, and this is when videos are like really, really big, and he was crawling out the bathtub, that was the moment my mother decides to walk into a room and look at me and look at the TV and said, I told this story at her funeral, by the way. Are we up here watching pornography? No. I said, Mom, it's a music video. But all she saw was Prince, and he didn't have on nothing at the top. Crawling out of that bathtub. She never got over that. Because her favorite line was, Sam Cooke and Marvin Gaye didn't have to do all those things for attention. Okay, Mommy, I get it. Another Prince story, that same damn album, when Purple Rain came out, I went through my worst heartbreak when that song. I've had like 2 major bad heartbreaks. And that was the first, high school sweetheart. Broke my heart in a million pieces. And that's when Purple Rain came out. Well, why did I think that was about my life and me, and like Prince knew me? You know how you're young and you just think of just weird things. But my worst heartache, and he was a cancer man, which is why I don't be trusting cancer men today. Broke my heart, job. Broke Auntie's heart, but it was a lesson. It was a life lesson. But when Prince's Purple Rain, I would just sit and listen to that song over and over and over again. Have you ever did that? I think of Prince and I smile because I just think of that growing up era, and Prince played such a part. I had a chance to interview one of the greatest rappers of all time, Curtis Blow. You know, this is the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and he's doing a show with Jazzy Jeff and Dougie Fresh and others in Atlantic City on June 17th. Well, I interviewed Curtis Blow, and I really wanted to interview him because a couple of years ago, we almost lost him. He had major open heart surgery, and he's doing better. And he's religious, but I just was glad that I had the chance to tell him how much I loved him. And when you think about that beginning of hip hop, and even my dad, who did not understand, those of us are a certain age, our parents maybe didn't understand what hip hop was, but back then we called it rap. They didn't understand. They're like, what is this? But my dad loved Curtis Blow. I don't know what it was about Curtis Blow, but he was digging Curtis Blow. It was such an honor. He is so appreciative of all the prayers and love, and Curtis Blow, one of the fathers of hip hop. He opened that door so many could come through. Christmas rapping and the breaks of I Rule the World. I love Curtis Blow. But I had a chance to talk to him, so that was a highlight for me. Because someone also said, do you still get excited when you get a chance to either meet or talk to certain people? And I said, yes, I do. Especially those that were like right there, the center of just growing up and experiencing music. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a thing. Leave a comment, because Auntie reads the comments, and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. I appreciate you guys, the curls, the scoop, the stories. Just it's like a nice bowl of gumbo. Just a lot. And just good. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture.